Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dig into company filings to see if the numbers tell the same story as the press releases. Today we're looking at Arbutus Biopharma Corporation, and let's just say while they are reporting some results, there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Before we dive in, if you find value in decoding these corporate reports, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and for a deeper chat about all things finance and business, join our Discord community linked in the description below. Alright, this is an 8K filing, which generally means something significant happened recently. Arbutus Biopharma Corporation, or Arbus as you might know them from the stock market, dropped this report back on the 13th of November 2025. The big news here is that on that same November date, the company released their financial results for the third quarter ending the 30th of September 2025. Think of it like an update card for how the company has been performing financially over the past 3 months. This financial report is attached to this filing for everyone to see. It gives us a peek behind the curtain of their operations, telling us about their income, expenses, and overall financial health. But that is not all. Arbutus also updated an investor presentation that they posted on their website. This presentation is also included with this filing, so we can see what they are highlighting to investors and the public. Now, let's talk about what these types of reports really mean. When a company puts out its financial results, it's essentially telling the world how much money it made, how much it spent, and what its financial position is. This is super important because it helps people like you and me, and especially investors, understand if the company is doing well, if it's growing, or if it might be facing some challenges. Think of it like a company's report card. For Arbutus Biopharma, a company focused on the biopharmaceutical industry, their financial results can be particularly volatile. This is because developing new drugs is a long, expensive, and risky process. A lot of money is poured into research and development, and the success of a drug can take years to be determined. So, when we look at their numbers, we're not just looking at simple revenue and profit. We're looking at the progress of their drug pipeline, potential breakthroughs, and the overall investment they are making in the future. Sometimes companies will release these results to manage public perception, especially if there have been any delays or setbacks in their research or clinical trials. Other times, it is to celebrate significant milestones or positive clinical trial data which can boost investor confidence and potentially the stock price. The fact that they are issuing an 8K means these events are considered important enough to warrant immediate public disclosure. Let's consider the potential implications of the financial results. If the numbers show strong revenue growth and profitability, it could indicate successful market penetration or positive clinical trial outcomes for their therapies. This would likely be seen as a strong signal by investors, suggesting a promising future for the company. If the results show declining revenue or increased losses, it could signal challenges in their development pipeline, regulatory hurdles, or increased competition. This would naturally lead to increased scrutiny from investors and potentially a negative impact on the stock price. Similarly, the updated corporate presentation is a strategic tool. It's where the company can frame its narrative, emphasizing its strengths and future potential. By examining this presentation alongside the financial results, we can try to piece together the company's story and assess whether their forward-looking statements align with their current financial performance. Are they talking about exciting new drug candidates that are showing promise? Or are they perhaps trying to gloss over some less favorable financial realities? It's also worth noting that companies in the biotech and pharma space often operate with significant debt or are heavily reliant on funding rounds. So, when reviewing these filings, it's always wise to look at not just the revenue and profits, but also their cash flow, their debt levels, and how they are managing their expenses in relation to their research and development activities. Now, looking at these results more broadly, Arbutus Biopharma is navigating a very competitive and highly regulated industry. Success often hinges on innovation, strategic partnerships, and the ability to navigate complex clinical trials and regulatory approvals. Their financial reports are a direct reflection of these efforts, showcasing the investments made and the returns or lack thereof generated from their scientific endeavors. So, to sum it up, Arbutus Biopharma has given us a glimpse into its recent performance with its third quarter financial results and an updated investor presentation. These documents are crucial for understanding the company's current standing and its future trajectory in the dynamic biopharmaceutical landscape. Alright, that is our look at Arbutus Biopharma's filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.